Countries across the Pacific are nervously waiting for the impact of a series of tsunamis, triggered by one of the world's most powerful earthquakes, which struck Russia, or just off the coast of Russia this morning. There's no tsunami threat current for Australia, but there have been tsunami evacuation warnings issued in Japan, Hawaii and throughout the Pacific. So a magnitude 8.8 quake struck in Russia's Far East around 11:25 local time. It's the sixth most powerful in recorded history. Tsunami waves reached Japan and Alaska. Hawaii and the US West Coast are also in the strike zone. Other warnings have been issued for countries as far away as PNG and New Zealand. North Asia correspondent James Oaten reports.
The most powerful quake since the devastating 2011 disaster in Japan, and the biggest Russia has seen since the 1950s. Waves of up to 3 metres striking Russia's remote eastern region, pushing debris down streets, causing damage to buildings. This kindergarten collapsed. Luckily, no one was inside.
Thank God no one was hurt.
In Japan, the unmistakable sound of tsunami sirens started to blare.
I was driving home when the siren suddenly rang. I was startled. We all evacuated immediately. I was very surprised.
This country is well prepared for tsunamis, with concrete fortifications surrounding the coastline. Work immediately stopped at the stricken Fukushima nuclear plant, while residents in affected areas evacuated to higher ground, hilltops and rooftops acting as refuges.
I was startled. I wondered what was happening.
On the American island of Hawaii, beaches and resorts emptied quickly as residents moved to safety.
Don't go down to the beach. Don't be looking at waves. Get yourself as high as you possibly can.
When you have a wind wave or a surf wave, you think of that at the beach and that nice gentle sound there at the coast. This isn't what this is. This is an ocean flood.
While the ocean swells, the threat of aftershocks remain, keeping authorities on alert.
North Asia correspondent James Oaten joins us now from Tokyo. James, g'day. So how big were the waves that hit Japan, and does it appear to be finished now for Japan at least?
Probably is the answer, Joe, but certainly Japan will be in no rush to downgrade the evacuation warnings until they're 110% certain that the tsunami threat has passed. And there's a key reason for that. The first wave generated from these massive earthquakes isn't always the biggest. It often is, but not always. This is the biggest earthquake in Russia since 1952, and that was a massive earthquake of over magnitude 9. And when that struck, it took 9 hours for the biggest wave to hit Japan. And that's because the tsunami sloshes around the ocean. It bounces off land mass, and over time it can swell and swell. So certainly the first wave, while often the biggest, isn't always the biggest, and that's why Japan will certainly be playing it safe today. The first wave to hit Japan, just as an example, was 30 centimetres, so not much at all. But by lunchtime, it was over 1 metre. So you can see how much things can change there. Thankfully, though, this was under the anticipated 3 metres, which Japan was expecting. And so we're really hearing no reports of any damage. Japan is incredibly well prepared for stuff like this, with these concrete fortifications right across the coastline. So Japan has been in safe hands today, and thankfully no damage, unlike in Russia where there have been reports of damage. No serious injuries reports there, but Japan has really escaped anything significant today.